How about my dearest YouTube friends? Today we are in a new video, and friends, in this case I bring you many news and many interesting news in this video in which the 7-star Tiger has been presented for the event. Then we have a spider jam bug that they are already revisiting and a few more lag news with Lotan and so on. So stay because we are going to start right now. And we start with something good such as the inclusion of this very powerful tiger in the Heart of Fire event. Let us remember that it is the crystal that is going to be with Apocalypse, Any Fury, Abomination, Immortal, and now he joins us with Tigra. Okay, so in this case we are going to play the video. We are going to remove the volume so that it doesn't explode, and we see the presentation video of this character. Friends, everything to tell you that I am very excited about this character because it is a character that is not, he doesn't love you at all. He doubles it to be excellent, friends. The truth is that I love the character, and the truth is that I'm looking forward to getting it from 7 stars. For me, it has very good animations, very good use. You can dodge all the bullets you have in the game itself. For example, any burst team or something like that, because there, our tiger on top is a totally direct snake counter. So the truth is, friends, I am super happy that Tiger enters this Heart of Fire in this glass. In this event that will be starting on May 7th, we are going to see what the 2 new additions will be in the future. But hey, changing course, let's go to the next one. News, friends. And if you haven't noticed, the Daily Super event has been updated. I remind you that I brought you news about it, and well, remember that the awards for the on a brave level. But in this case, this news goes directly to the people who are brave. Okay, because they have eliminated the grade 3 alpha from this daily super event, because you are already seeing that in the photo that this subscriber puts. Well, sorry, this forum follower, we are seeing that they dived into the topic of grade 6, giving it a very good amount of those fragments that are an amount of 80,000. They also put us at grade 4, but here we should get grade 3 alpha in case you don't want to be getting that grade 4 alpha, because right now they are missing from all those milestones. So let's hope Kaban is reviewing it. But the good thing, and why am I telling you this news? Because friends, we have an answer from Kaban that you are going to see right now, which is a little further down. And Cavan Rex, who is basically a member of Cavan's team, tells us he's pretty curious. He finds it odd and is going to send a message to see if they can fix it. The office is closed today because, I mean, they probably won't contact you again for next week. So folks, maybe we can be waiting for one kind of compensation for these lost tier 3 alphas. Okay, so I wanted you to see it because many have also asked me in the staff, in the WhatsApp you have, in the description where those grade 3 alphas were and why they could no longer be obtained. So in this case, here comes the answer with this post by Kaban Rex. So in this case, since they are bugged, it doesn't appear in the last one either. Okay, there we have, these are tier 4 alpha for different others, which is a paragon. Okay, it is a mistake. They are also seeing if there are errors in the paragon because tier 4 alpha is not coming out. I don't know that if you're going to look at it. It worked in your publication in the main thread. See above, that's worth nothing. Let's see if there is any communication more on this topic. Look, friend, there would be no benefit in doing this. Okay, it's okay to scam players. Well, they are already there as always. Their posts are exposed like a beast, and they start criticizing, they end, and the truth is that that doesn't help at all. Look, we got a solution for this. It was supposed to be level 4 alpha version. So in this case, well, it doesn't seem like a bug for the Pharangons. So for the Pharangons, it's a tier 4 alpha. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. Who suffered this change? It deserves a much higher increase that has made the milestone in the impulse sector. Well, perfect, very good. And that's it. Well, with this news, I would already be there. The important thing is that they are reviewing it to see if it is Hostia. Well, they can give it to us in some way. Okay, so finishing with this news, we move on to the next. And friends, we have to talk about Act 9.2, that lot that has brought us a lot of headaches in everyone because basically there was a terribly brutal lag. But of course, I want you to first see this news that basically Dr. K, because I bet we hope we value whoever designs the bosses because they have been phenomenal lately. The 9.2 version is no exception. It is really funny many times to whoever designed it and the animation team. And here I have to tell you that I really enjoyed playing against this simple Lotan, but at the same time complicated for you because you have to be making some movements. The character design, I love the character animations, I love the way the fight is, I love it. The problem here, which is where I want to get at with this news, is that a lot of people who don't have a device, whether powerful iOS or powerful Android, they are tilting it in a great way. In the publication I made, in the video I made, explaining how to play against Lotam, how to defeat it. Many people have told me that they have had many problems with this boss because basically when he reaches the storm phase, his phone starts to leak. They have sent me videos, they have sent me photos in which the fight is almost unplayable. This is true that they should. Kavan test a little more these bosses that charge on most devices, which in the end is what makes up the player base. So the truth is that it went well for me, and all my clients that I have had with my devices have gone perfectly. So friends, if you need help with this Lotan for any reason, you have my WhatsApp in the description and I will do it for you. Okay? In this case, I have super low prices for this little guy. I see it happening on all devices. So stop by if you want help with that. But what I did want to emphasize is that I think it is an extremely easy boss and that it is visually beautiful and its probability is cool, but it is quite worth it. Now we go to the next news, and that is that, friends, there is a bug on the part of Spider John, our dear man. No man, not little Spider Pig. Our dear little Spider Pig has a bug in which it is true that it had happened to me, but I didn't see it happening to everyone. So, as a result of reading this on the forum, I said, Oysters, it's not just me that's happening. Surely, what if you are? Well, if you regularly use this character, you will be aware that he has some kind of error. A lot of characters in battle have some sort of animation going into the fight. For example, Cosme Go Rider enters with his motorcycle, then Spider Hunt because he enters jumping, and that is the mistake he is making. Okay, basically what our friend Peg is telling us here just sucks. Is that the animation of entering Spider Hunt is a funny cartoon, as it is not the character okay but no other. The champion pulls like this, makes some jumps, so they leave him at a disadvantage. If you want to start hitting against your rival, try it yourself and you will fail miserably. I have to tell you that I have tried the same thing that he said, and indeed you can never start hitting with Spider. Han, even other small champions like Rocket fails to hit first, for vice versa. No Rocket can hit Spider Han easily. Sometimes the opponent will not start by blow, maybe a skill or some rare cases with a stop. In battle box it's much worse. If you get hit first, of course we can stop or use dexterity at first, but this should be fixed by removing the last jump or somehow. Look, for example, it starts against Lamol. You are seeing how in this case when trying to give the blow, Lamol hits you and turns the blow over, in this case against Rocket, to see if the gif is updated again. There you go, you're going to see how the fight is going to start, and just because of Rocket it's on the verge of a tap. Then now against Rocket, playing with Rocket against Spider Hunt. In this case, you are also seeing how even against the CPU, we managed to tap Spider-Man against Spider-Man. Let's see what the beginning looks like. So you can see the error it has. There it starts against Spider-Man, and you will see that the CPU basically cannot. In this case, he acts faster than you against Lamol. In this example, the rival translates and we can now hit. So in this case, they should be eliminating what has been Spider-Man's own last jump to prevent you from entering the fight with a small disadvantage. And you see, the truth is that many people know what they didn't know. That is, it's good that had happened to them, but that they were seeing it now that it's a general mistake. Okay. In this case, we have a response from Kaban. We're going to go down because the truth is the forum. In case you want to see it, you can stop by and see it. But in this case, we are looking here for Kaban Pingwal's answer that has put Spider-Man there in a profile photo in a funny and basically way. Well, the team is investigating how to resolve this situation. Then he tells us a little further down, just an affectation. The team is working on a fix, but it's a long weekend, so we probably won't have any more news until next week, but they're working on it. So surely they will be fixing that small jump that our spider hand hits. No, it doesn't allow us to hit quickly or make a stop or any other movement with spider hand when we enter the fight. And friends, this is the penultimate news. We are now leaving with the last one, and friends have presented us with the developer's diary of new monitoring and visibility. Because friends is a lot of text, okay, but what they basically tell us here is that they keep using. In the fall of 2024, they launched the trailer that is here, which is where you can get in. And now here you can see where the errors that the game itself has are, where they are, investigating it and so on, the different game modes. Okay, well, they're basically trying to improve this El Trello theme. Okay, they are going to be improving it. For example, first of all, they have the problems with low reproduction or that affect specialized disposition. They are difficult to do. For example, the problem of the Samsung Galaxy that could not be seen in the three specials, well, they are still trying to replicate that. Okay, they basically tell us that they are trying to improve active communication with the subject. More errors than that, the truth seems quite good to me, because in the end, we want them to be transparent and tell us how they are resolving them and what, so to speak, the timeline to resolve them. For example, in this case, Olero Trelo's weekly app list covering the week of April 7th. Well, all these errors are being corrected, fixed, and the solution is that they are alive. For example, the Spirit Woman trap is reducing the defense abilities of an incorrect power. The block. The prevention of the Strack ID of Imparalim Bloquele does not refer, so friends, basically if you want to read it, it is in the official forums of Key. It is like telling you, to tell you that they are going to give you more visibility in terms of errors. So friends, with this, we end this section, so to speak, of news, where I have saved a few. I hope you liked the video about where you are, and see you in other videos. Bye-bye.